Well, hello, channel viewers, and welcome to episode 6 of the Valkyria Chronicles playthrough. Thanks for sticking with it this far. I appreciate your watching. I hope you're enjoying the videos. Just to wrap up or explain a few things, the last recording session, my headset mic cut out again because the mic that I have that's compatible with the PS4 was just not working properly. So, finally, the microphone issues are resolved, which means there will be commentary for the remainder of the playthrough, for good or ill. You unfortunately missed all of my wonderful commentary for the past 5 episodes, counting the prologue. But you know, now we can go through this thing together, and you'll be hearing raw, unfiltered Gen Z boomer, no script. For good or ill, we shall soon see. Just a couple notes on the game as we get started. I covered this in the prologue episode, but since the audio cut out, I'll just recap it here real quick. This is a great game. I stumbled across this completely by accident. It's kind of a Japanese anime meets World War II, very heavily fictionalized World War II, and I love the game. The art is gorgeous. The animation is solid. It's a little wonky sometimes, but overall, it's really good animation. The art style, the character designs, the world design is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The amount of work that went into this is astounding. The music is one of the best video game soundtracks I think I've ever heard. And the characters are compelling characters. I mean, there's some cliches, especially because they're basically anime characters in fictional World War II. So if you've ever seen an anime, you can kind of guess the way things are going to go to a degree. But they're still fun characters. You still learn to love them over the course of the game. And, the story hits some beats that maybe they're not so great. I'm not a big fan of Welkin kind of suggesting that humanity's going to sit around the campfire and sing Kumbaya, because that's just, unfortunately, not how human beings are. Be nice if they were, but I don't see that happening, unfortunately. And for all the game's many virtues, subtlety is not one of them. It's been a little while since I played this game last. This is my second playthrough. And when you first see the Imperial soldiers marching into Brule and they just start blowing things up and shooting civilians in the back, well, okay, alright, that's how it's gonna be, huh? Okay, alright, here we go. So, anyway, there are a few more subtle story beats as things move on, and anyway, I'm not going to spoil it. There are spoilers ahead because this is a full playthrough. So if you have not played this game and you think you would like to play this game to learn the plot as you play, then you're going to want to stop watching the playthrough here, obviously. But if you've already played the game, or if you don't think you will play the game and you want to find out what happens, or if you just want to support the channel, please keep watching. Thanks very much. Sorry for rambling. Let's get started on Chapter 5.
Thanks in part to Squad 7, the Great Vassal Bridge is back in our hands.
In part? Like, what part did anybody else do? Like, show up after we did all the work? What the heck?
That pushed the front line back, forcing the Empire to gather forces in central Gallia.
Does this mean we're headed that way as well?
The army will take that front. Meanwhile, the militia will head south. Our next target is here, in the Kloden area.
Okay.
The Kloden Wildwood. I was there last summer taking soil samples.
Like I said, it's been a while since I played the game, so I don't remember exactly every single plot beat. Excuse me while I take a sip of my drink.
It's a dense forest with plenty of hills and valleys. It's hard to get around in there.
What's our strategic objective there, Captain?
And I do apologize for the audio quality. I'll see if I can't get a better mic in days ahead, but right now I'm just glad I have a working one.
The Empire has set up a supply base there to fuel their invasion of Central Gallia.
Alright, take out a supply base, I gotcha.
So if we seize the supply base, we cut off the flow of supplies moving north.
Precisely. The 3rd Regiment's objective is to take that base. All squads are to prepare for woodland combat and await orders. Good luck. Dismissed.
Woodland combat? What a nightmare.
Yeah, just ask General Grant.
What do you mean?
The woods dull your sense of direction, and poor roads make for slow advances. This'll be our toughest operation yet.
Maybe so, but deeper in the woods you have a better chance of spotting rare foliage. There's one kind of insectivorous plant in Kloden called the moondew that can suck a...
All right, I get it. You really do have a one-track mind. You know that?
Yeah, really. I mean, come on.
I'm saying nature isn't just a burden. We might find the key to victory in the woods.
Yeah. Yeah, let's turn the mosquitoes into a weapon, shall we?
All right. I'll keep a lookout for your key while I'm slogging along.
I'm sure somebody's tried that. Like, they've tried to weaponize
Hopefully
bats
your
in World
cat
War
won't have
II.
eaten it.
You know? So, I wouldn't be surprised if some military somewhere has tried to weaponize mosquitoes or cicadas or something. No, seriously, they did try to look it up. Just Google, like, FDR weaponized bats or FDR bat bombs or something like that. The whole idea they were going to make it, like, they were going to fill the bats with gunpowder or something, like kamikaze bats, and use them against the enemy. I think was the idea. There might have also been something about trying to use the bats for reconnaissance because of their night vision or excellent hearing or something. It was just a blip article I noticed a while back, but...
Gallia's mongrels have reclaimed Vassal Bridge. Are the men of our defensive units cowards? This loss is a stain on the Emperor's honor. Useless fools.
I hear the enemy crossed the river in tanks. And whoever's leading them is no fool.
On the contrary, this was a fluke. These are peasants, nothing more. Peasants and barbarians. How could they be anything else?
If birthright is all it takes to win a battle, you must find war so very boring.
The issue here is Gallia's resistance and how to end it, swiftly and decisively.
Exactly. They'll use their victory at Vassal Bridge as footing for a counterstrike in Central Gallia.
How shall we proceed? What says your grace?
We will extinguish these flames. Our course is clear. The Gallian army must be crushed.
A cow skull? He's using a cow skull as shoulder armor.
Reinforcements. They will be sent to Central Gallia.
That doesn't seem very comfortable.
Now then, the route of supply through Kloden has to be made unshakable. Gregor, see to a restructuring of our central forces. Then you will continue to press northward.
Sir.
We will head to Barius. Selvaria, be so kind as to accompany us there.
With pleasure. And to the ends of the earth, your grace.
The Kloden Basin supply lines. See to them, Jaeger. They need protecting. Gallia may have already dispatched troops to the south. Therefore, make haste to Kloden.
Of course. Leave it to me, Your Grace.
Okay, so we've got the usual anime tropes. Yeah, I do remember like the major plot beats, and I'm not going to spoil those. You're gonna, if this is your first time watching, you'll get to enjoy them, which is also why I'm trying to be quiet and not interject during the cutscenes. But yeah, so we've got the one general that's just an elitist jerk. We've got the one guy who's like the charismatic anti-hero, and then we have the typical beautiful anime lady. See what I mean? Some kind of familiar territory. Just a little bit. If you've ever seen Phoenix Wright, or I don't know. I don't watch that much anime. I have seen some of Vinland Saga. It's extremely bloody, but very compelling characters.
Remind me whose idea was
not for kids. Definitely not for kids.
Enough with the trees already.
You could say that again. Woods are so thick you can't tell up from down with these trees.
Here we go.
Hey, great. What did he find? A map in the dirt?
We ought to trust him by now.
Alicia, hold on to these for me, will you?
Sure, Welkin. What are these? Some kind of nuts?
No. Actually, they're long-beard goat droppings.
Ah! Gross! You made me hold poo? Are you crazy? Ugh. Hey, Welks. Did you find something useful?
Come here. Take a look at this.
The grass has been trampled down, looks like. What's the deal with that?
An animal trail. With any luck, this could be our way out. Animals have a natural instinct to find the most efficient path. That's why the grass is trampled down. They snap off the branches, they eat the grass. As a result, they clear a perfect trail.
So if we make like goats and follow it, the path will take us through.
The enemy supply base should be nearby.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to fit
This
your
is where we'll start
tank.
our operation.
Hey, that's smart and all, Welkin, but I don't think you're going to be able to fit a tank on a goat trail. You know, like, yeah. I also love the Lancers. They're gloriously ridiculous, and the uniforms. Like, that's no, but like I said, it's anime, and the silliness. The silliness and ridiculousness is part of the fun, so.
That's really nice, Rosie. What song is that? It's so pretty.
Oh, just a song I sang back in the day.
The notes, la 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 la. But that's the whole song, or is it just the tune? She should break into The Witcher next. La 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 la.
Oh, you used to be a singer? I didn't know that.
Ha! You paint a much prettier picture than it was. I used to sing at a bar in my town.
Still, that song was really pretty. I'd love to hear the whole thing sometime.
Maybe I'll put on a little show one of these days.
Yeah, well, you know. A little singing around the campfire.
We're not alone here.
Might be good for morale.
I'll go investigate. Put your hands in the air.
Moink?
Okay, but the winged pig is another one of those anime things.
It's a pig?
See, that's one of those things I've never understood. What you've got this fantasy world and all this stuff going on, and then you've got to throw in not just a pet, like a regular animal. Like, I'd get it if they threw in a dog or something. But a pig with wings. Why? I don't get it. But whatever. It's fun. It's cool.
It looks like a Porcavian piglet. What's your story? Get separated from your mom?
I'll take a look further in.
Yeah.
Well, what did you find?
There must have been a skirmish here. It looks like a stray bullet hit his mother.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Even all the way out here, the war's still claiming lives.
Yeah. Yeah, like the human lives of your comrades that are currently engaged in battle.
You lost your family too, huh, little guy? Left all alone.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad, don't get me wrong, but, like, this is like World War II. You're watching your friends drop like flies.
Well, Alicia, does he want to come with us?
What? Can we?
Yeah, maybe I'm just a cynic, I don't know.
We're the militia. Every Gallian has the right to join.
You hear that? As of today, you're a member of Squad 7, little guy. Mike?
Yeah, you know, I guess this is kind of like that Polish commando unit. The actual... Were they a commando unit? Anyway. It's a story from World War II, you know. The Polish unit that took in a bear, made it a mascot.
Here is a brief on the task at hand.
That actually happened. I forget how they came across this bear, but they picked it up at a railroad station or something. Turned it into the unit mascot. Used it to carry ammo to the front. The thing was under fire. Did a good job by all accounts. And I don't think it ate anybody. Well, yeah, they got it when it was a cub, so... Yeah, Wojtek the bear. W-O-J-T-E-K. I know that's not the correct pronunciation, but I've never been good at pronouncing Eastern European languages very well. Alright, dismantle the mines. Look out for the anti-tank mines. Okay. Well, this should be fun. Let's figure out... Okay, we got two teams. How do we want to position people? Alright. Let's see here. Alicia... Yeah, let's go with this guy. Have we unlocked his special abilities yet? I don't know. Anyway. Rosie... Largo... Yeah. This should have been covered in the tutorial, but that's not showing up because this is like New Game Plus or whatever they call it, cleared save. So yeah, basically Largo, Rosie, and Alicia add extra action points. So they're very useful characters to have, even if you're not going to do much with them. Let's put Marina down here. This should work. Let's see, maybe a scout too. It's Montley. Yeah, frontal attack isn't going to work. That northern team is going to have to be the ones that win this thing, come in from around behind and weaken them, open up the gate so we can roll the tank in. Alright, let's give this a shot, shall we? Yes.
Now, let's begin the operation. I'm confident victory is within reach.
Yeah, well, you know, I can always reload the save.
The enemy's supply base is through these woods. Squad 7, move out!
Really should have saved before, or should have saved after watching all those cinematics. You know what? I'll go ahead and save right now. Hang on.
The tank will follow the...
Tank will follow the road south. North team will infiltrate. Gotcha. See, this mission I remember because it took me forever to beat this thing. Like, you talk about a pain in the neck. I could not figure out how to do this. So, that was a big deal. You know, I love this game's mechanics, but as much as I love them, a lot of it's not so much a tactical game the way, like, Age of Empires would be, or even like a third-person shooter, or even like a top-down party tactical game like Dragon Age Origins. It's more like a puzzle. You've just got to figure out how all the pieces fit together right. Okay.
My turn, okay?
So let's lead off with Alicia. Let's see what we've got up here. Okay, that's a mine. We do not want to step on that.
Can't beat the smell of fresh soil.
Should I have brought an engineer? Yeah, maybe I should have brought an engineer. That would have been a good idea.
Anti-tank gunnery reported on the north bank. We're in danger while it remains, Welks.
Oh boy.
We'll have to hope Team 2 can take it out from behind.
Yeah, see?
We're under fire here.
Charging right up the front, or right into the front door, never goes well. Never a good idea.
Take that Imperial supply base.
I meant to crouch. What? Okay. I don't guess it matters, really. But, yeah. Okay. Or take this guy out. Yeah, I have a lot of the really cool weapons equipped because I played the whole game. I got... and because it's Valkyria Chronicles Remastered, it included all of the downloadable content. So all of the other chapters that you could pick up.
Just watch this.
Or like there was one expansion pack where you could play as Selvaria. So I've got most of the really cool weapons equipped, but the scouts are still carrying the Galleon A2 because it has the longest range.
Just watch this.
And that matters for the scouts, although probably not as much as I think it does. They'd probably be okay if I went ahead and gave them something with higher damage but slightly lower range. I'll look into that when I'm not recording, do a little housekeeping after today's recording session. See how that goes. Alright. Find him some cover here. And let's see. We're going to want to run Rosie forward. Oh, I should have moved Alicia further up. Yeah, we got to move. See, there's this gate here. And if we can get around up in here and take this base camp, then we can take these guys out from behind and not have to worry about Welkin eating fire from 2 Lancers and a tank. Alright, well, one thing we definitely need to do is to make sure that northern camp is protected.
Let's do this thing.
Let's move Rosie up. And yes, Rosie is carrying Selvaria's
Watch out for gunfire from long range.
Gatling gun thing. Like this gun she's carrying right here, best machine gun in the game. Unfortunately, there's only one. It is unique, which is kind of sad.
You got it.
All right, let's run this fella up. This guy is new. I did not have Mossad on my first playthrough. And that's the thing, like trying to figure out which squad members to employ, and there's a lot I haven't, if you've played this before you know this, but there's a lot more that you can choose from. The problem is that they've got all these attributes that are both good and bad, right? And if you've seen the previous episodes, you will have noticed me looking at them. Like, for example, Marina here. She's allergic to pollen, which is not good. She has night vision. So all of these things together have to be taken into account when you pick your squad. So I've tried to pick the people that have not necessarily the best attributes, but the fewest or least bad malices, right? Like a pollen allergy, that's a problem, but it's not as big a deal as, say, hating Welkin, or hating some of your other squad mates, or like there's one guy who has the misogynist trait. He hates being deployed around women, which that's just extremely helpful. In addition to that guy being a jerk, it makes him extremely not useful as a character, because there are so many girls in this game.
That won't save you.
And like, as I've said before, there's plenty of anime tropes and plenty of suspension of disbelief. Now this extra shot, this is a very good What? What happened? I thought she had another shot. Oh, I guess that's on the same target. Oh, okay, that's just extra ammo. Well, okay. Anyway, at least that's that one Lancer taken out. Now, oh shoot. I can't reopen the scope because she's already fired. Alright, well. Yeah, that other shock trooper is probably... well, nuts. Okay. How many moves have we got left? 3? Yeah. Alright, what we need to do is get Alicia and that other scout, Mossad. I'm used to saying Nochi, or thinking Nochi, because he was the... or Noche, or however you pronounce it. He was the one I used last playthrough. Let's see here. We need to take this base. Huh. Alright. A-ranking this may not be an option, unfortunately. Very, very unfortunately. Okay. Here's what I'm going to try to do. If they have enough movement points, and I flubbed up, because I didn't move Alicia further up after taking out that scout, which is what I should have done. But the fence, for some reason, the fence doesn't run all the way. It looks like there's a gap between the back of the fence and the hill there. So if I can move one of the, well, ideally both of them, Alicia and this other scout, Mossad, around to the back of that fence, I can come at that scout, get him from behind, and if the map is accurate, it looks like those sandbags are not, they don't extend all the way around the base camp. They face the door, but not the rear moving up to the camp up here, which doesn't make any sense because the fence doesn't protect the whole area, but whatever. So, let's see if we can cheese the scouts here, because they have so much movement compared to the other. I mean, I know that that's their job, but it's still ridiculous just how much more movement they have compared to every other unit in the game. And no, I screwed it up. Because Alicia, because if I'd kept moving her, she'd be back there where he is now. Ah, shoot. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to reload this. Sorry, guys. I apologize. I apologize. Mea culpa. Mea culpa. But, you know, at least it was a minor mistake and I didn't get anybody killed, which is what I'm trying to avoid. Because obviously trying to come in around from behind and get them from behind is... it's not as dangerous as just charging right at them head on, but it is for the infiltration team. But trying to move the Edelweiss forward when they have a tank and 2 Lancers, plus probably anti-tank mines, and I don't know, those trees. It looked like when I was moving when I was moving that sniper around, it looked like they had blocked the road with trees. So you got to try and get the trees out of the way while you're under fire from a tank and a couple of Lancers. That's a good way to get somebody killed, is what that is. Okay, so now. Yeah, we move Largo forward, take the base camp.
Vegetables!
Yeah. Hopefully, see, I don't know quite how this New Game Plus works, because there's some...
Give it all you've got, soldiers!
Like, oh, what's the word? What's the word I'm trying to think of? it's not DLC, but it's unlockable content. It's like character-based, character vignettes. That's what I'm thinking of.
What's this?
Little smaller missions that tell you about like the history of Largo and Rosie and other squad members. And I'm hoping we can play those in sequential order, in chronological order. But I don't know if New Game Plus is going to let us do that, because the original game doesn't let you do that because of potential spoilers. So that may or may not happen, which doesn't really make that much sense to me, because I don't think, like I said, it's been a while since I played this, but I don't remember there being that many spoilers in the character vignettes. So anyway, that's Largo's thing. He's a vegetable farmer, and he likes vegetables, and he wants kids to eat their broccoli. So, you know, good for him. You know, that's an honorable profession, and I mean, we could all probably use more vegetables in our diets.
On my way. I could dodge bullets. No
Speaking
problem.
as an American here, we could all use less processed food and more vegetables from local farmers. Support your local farmers, guys. Go to the farmers market.
This is great.
You know, if for no other reason than that someday there might be some kind of natural disaster, and lo and behold, you can't ship in your vegetables anymore, and that local farmer that you kept in business is now the only guy in 100 miles that can supply your grocery store, because there's been hurricanes or tornadoes or goodness alone knows what else, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I think what we should do... Well, that might not be necessary, because it said we could just shoot him, but he's behind cover. He's behind cover. But, maybe... No. Don't back out of it, just change the, I'm still relearning the controls. Yeah! Well, because, yeah, trying to take them both out might not work. Or might it? See, that's the... See if I can use the grenade launcher, because that's got more reach. It's like Garrus Vicarian, it has more reach. The grenade has flexibility, but the grenade launcher has reach. Very few of you in my audience probably know that's a reference to Mass Effect, for anyone that doesn't get the joke. Shoot! I missed both of them. That could not possibly have gone worse or less according to plan. My gosh. Okay. This is what I get for trying to be clever. This is what I get for trying to cheese the mechanics. Oh dear. Okay. Alright. Use just regular grenade. Take out this guy. Sorry, dude, but war sucks, and I mean, I know you were probably drafted against your will by the authoritarian regime that you serve under, but, you know, you invaded these people's country, and, you know, like, I'm sorry. It sucks. Okay, let's make sure she is... Like, well, see, here's where I'm torn. Do I put her behind cover, here, or...
Please act expeditiously.
Do I... No, making sure she's out of range of the tank is the best thing. Is there somebody up there? Okay, that guy's a scout. I was afraid that was a sniper here for a minute. Okay. So I guess... I'm not sure if I should go ahead and start sniping these Lancers, or if I should save that for next turn. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is take out the shock trooper, capture the base, and then call up a Lancer. Oh no, they've both used their grenades. They don't have any grenades yet. Or left. They have to reload their grenades. Oh. Stupid, 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 stupid me. Okay. Well, I have to get control of this base to pull a Lancer up here, because trying to run, I mean, Largo, great character, very useful class, but Lancers have, like, no, it would probably take 2 turns just to get him over to the base. Or, not 2 turns, but like two or 3 full movement bars, so probably like 4. That's not going to work. Okay, well,
On my way.
We might have to reload again. I apologize, guys. I am really falling down on the job here. 10 shots. Okay. Yeah, because the shock troopers have better armor. Does he? Oh no, he's out of grenade ammo. Wait a minute. No, he's not. He just doesn't have a spare! He's got the one, he just doesn't have a spare. Or, wait, okay, so, wait a minute, why is it letting me aim if he's out of ammo? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, okay, well, we're gonna reload again. I'm sorry, this episode is going to be extra long just because of my incompetence. Which, okay, system, yeah, load. Oh, good grief, okay. I promise I'll get it this time. Hope I didn't overwrite the wrong save. Okay, no, okay. About had a heart attack there.
My turn,
Okay. So, instead of trying to be smart, trying to take them both out at once, we'll... Yes, thank you, Isara. Okay. Take out the scout. See, the range on the Galleon A20, it's the longest ranged scout rifle. And I don't know that giving them more damage is a better trade-off. Because if they can't hit the guy... And I think... I don't think it's just a matter of range, I think it's also a matter of accuracy. I think the A20 is the most accurate rifle available, and that includes, like, the GSR, the Royal models. Unfortunately. Alright, so we'll run Mossad up next to Alicia.
No problem.
I'm not sure why I need to take both of these. Well, actually... Yeah, I am. If I don't take that base camp, they could spawn reinforcements and hit me from behind, which would not be good. So, gotta move Largo up, and then we move Rosie up to protect him. This is a very strangely built camp.
Vegetables!
Yeah, we get it. You're a member of, like, whatever vegetable lovers society of Gallia or whatever. What does that even do? It doesn't make him move farther. Does it give him more health? Anyway. Whatever. Take out the anti-tank gun. Hopefully the 3rd time is a charm. I will not reload again. If I have to reload again, I will just re-record the episode. And I apologize sincerely for my failure to succeed without reloading. Okay, Largo, we're gonna hide him there. I'm gonna bring Rosie up, because of these shock troopers up here. We don't want them hitting Largo, or retaking that base camp, or attacking Alicia from behind. I'm not sure a military camp should be built like this, though. Like, there's too many... I get that you want to be able to reinforce areas, but Well, I guess they don't know about the goat path. That would explain the whole thing. They do not know about the goat path. Still, this fence should extend all the way around. That's just poor workmanship.
Okay.
That's just shoddy construction. Okay.
Enemy! Can't beat the smell of fresh soil. Think you can stop me?
Well, good grief. We're just getting an embarrassment of riches here, aren't we, with character powers. And down goes the scout. Hip hip hooray.
Use the trees for cover.
And get her over here behind the tent so that nobody shoots at her, especially not that tank. That's what I'm worried about. Somebody in the tank spotting her and turning that turret around. Alright, you know what? Instead of running, well... Yeah, it's... Okay, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. That was a very bad idea. I apologize. Sorry, dude. I'm not trying to get you killed or anything. Oh, hey, good. I don't have to spend another turn taking him out. Usually the shock troopers, if they're crouched, they survive grenades. For whatever reason, I guess their armor's better than, like heavier armor than the scouts. Who's the highest health? We'll go with a Walter. Let's see here. Might be good just to save that extra command point. No, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and take out one of those lancers. Yeah, I was right. They do have logs good grief, I can't talk today. Logs blocking the road.
Personal.
In the words of Jordan Peterson, ha!
Sweet
Gotcha!
dreams.
Gotcha! You're not allowed to quote the man unless you do it in a bad Canadian accent impression. So, alright. What is the enemy going to do here? Yeah, the way our guys, try to... I'm not sure what the game terminology is. Like, you see an enemy moving, so you try to shoot at him on their turn. They don't call that crossfire. Do they? Anyway, I don't understand why that doesn't work a little bit better. Or why... For example, like that Brule level. The escape from Brule. And they start shooting at the guy, and he runs behind the tank, and then they keep shooting at him even after he's moved behind the tank. And then they have to reload, so by the time he's out in the open again, they can't keep shooting at him. Don't do that. Don't shoot at the guy while he's behind the tank that you can't hit him through. Wait for him to get out past the tank and then shoot him. That's a severe flaw. That's a tactical error. And the AI should know better than that, in my opinion. But, you know, maybe I'm just a curmudgeon, who knows. Okay, that Lancer... Is he hidden behind something? Is there something keeping the sniper from hitting him? I should have checked that. Alright, well, regardless, first order of business...
Just try and stop me!
Oh, they will, Walter. Don't ask for that if you don't mean it. Like, who are you, Theoden? Is this it? Is this all you can conjure, Saruman? No, it's not. Why would you ask that? That's a horrible question. Who asks that? No. Don't go over. Crouch. I hit X.
Please don't put yourself at risk.
Thank you. Okay. Snipe the Lancer. Move the scouts up. Move Rosie up on this side. Attack them from two sides. See, the problem with the tank, and I love the Edelweiss, but the problem is that moving it takes 2 CPs. And those 2 CPs...
Checkmate.
There's a very real sense in which they are the difference between winning and losing. 1 extra action point is a big deal. Unfortunately, I don't think I've ever had a sniper get a Quigley in this game. I have had other classes of soldier. Usually it's the shock troopers pull a Quigley. But, I mean, that's not technically a Quigley because you're not taking out 2 guys or 3 guys with 1 bullet. You're taking out multiple guys with 1 bullet. But in terms of the game mechanics, it's a Quigley because it's 1 turn, 1 action. So, not really, but kind of. That's a great movie, Quigley Down Under. If you've never seen that film, I would recommend it. I think the naked Aborigines running around, I mean, and that's not me trying to be rude, that's, like, they're Australian natives. And that's still, I think, what they're, like, that is still the polite term. Rosie, I think he's dead. Like, you're wasting ammo. Stop wasting ammo. That stuff's not cheap. Anyway, I don't understand why they had people running around naked. I think that was a little much. But apart from that, I mean, it's not sexual nudity. They're just running around naked. That's what they do. It's still a shame because it's not necessary.
Ain't no stopping me.
And I'm, you know, it's just one of those things, you know, like I don't need to see people naked. That's just not. I don't know why it's in the movie. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay. How do we take out this shock trooper? We've only got scouts. Anyway, regardless of that, just be aware of that going in. There's nudity. It's not sexual nudity, but it is nudity. So if you have kids, oh, that's right. We're not. Okay, yeah. There's a back door. We're gonna sneak in. If you've got kids, you know, you're not gonna want them to watch it. Just cause, you know, that's not really something you want to have to explain about the differences between the sexes.
Can't beat the smell of fresh soil.
You know, till they hit puberty and you have to explain it because they're not innocent little kids anymore. Where am I going with this? Anyway, the point is, Quigley is a good film. It's just probably not for kids. Tom Selleck does a great job. Laura, I think it's Laura San Giacomo, however you pronounce her last name, as the leading lady. She does a good job, very good job, and yeah, who else am I thinking of? Oh, Alan Rickman. Yeah, Alan Rickman. He plays the villain. He actually plays the villain very well. Very evil guy. But you don't necessarily know that to begin with, right? He's one of those villains. Sorry, I guess I spoiled that. Very charismatic character, though. Bad. Don't misunderstand me. He's a bad character, but
take out that supply base.
Alan Rickman plays the role very well. I don't think I've seen an Alan Rickman film or an Alan Rickman performance where he did a bad job. Like, he was probably in some bad movies. I haven't seen everything the guy was in. But he's probably one of those actors where even when he's in a bad movie, he plays a good performance. Kind of like Ian McDermott. You know, like the... Oh, shoot. That did not go according to plan. That anti-tank cannon needs to be taken out. Shoot. I was going to use that last point on Rosie. Okay, well, guess we just have to fight the bullet.
I can dodge bullets, no problem.
Yeah, kind of like Ian McDermott. The Phantom Menace is by no means a good movie. And there are good actors in that movie who give bad performances. Like Liam Neeson. Although, to his credit, he didn't have much to work with. Let's be fair here. It's not like Qui-Gon Jinn was any great character to work with. He's just kind of stoic, and that's it. That's all they gave him to work with. Ian McDermott plays Palpatine well in that movie. Bad movie, but a good performance. I should have had... Well, no, because I need to defend the base. Oh. Trying to stop a shock trooper with a Lancer is not really my idea of fun. So anyway, the only other thing I think I've seen Alan Rickman in was Spaceballs. With Tim Allen? Was that Tim Allen? No, Galaxy Quest. Galaxy Quest was the one I saw. And that's
Enemy sighted.
A very fun movie. And this guy has... Yeah, we get it. Okay, there we go.
Here I
No, you know, I take that back. Alan Rickman, he was also in Emma. No, it wasn't Emma.
Good. That makes things a bit
That was
easier.
Gwyneth Paltrow's movie. It was another Jane Austen movie. Sense and Sensibility. He was in Sense and Sensibility with
I got
Kate
here
Winslet.
as soon as I could, but apparently not soon enough.
And Kate Winslet and who was the leading lady in that? Emma Thompson. I think she produced it too, or wrote it, or adapted it from the book.
A few, but this place is almost surrounded. We'll lose both the base and supplies if we hold here. Listen, I want you all to pack up what you can and get ready to evacuate.
What will you do?
Buy you boys some time. Just leave the enemy to me.
Oh, great. This couldn't possibly go badly for me.
Provide the squad some cover fire.
Uh-oh. This, I don't like this. Okay. See, oh dear. Okay. We got this guy. And the nearest available Lancer is down here and has a shock trooper. See, this... Wait a minute. This guy should have been up here. Well... Huh. Shoot. And they're... If I remember this level correctly, they had, like, people deployed around the base camp. They usually sent them up here to take out the scouts. That's why I sent both of them. I guess I could try and have Alicia run all the way back, because I think she has a little extra movement than most of the scouts. Because, I mean, Rosie can take out the shock trooper, no problem, but that tank we need a Lancer for. Huh. Alright, well, first things first. Let's,
I can dodge bullets, no problem.
see if they have any... Yeah, they do, okay. They... Whoa. Okay, they have a ton of people in this base camp. Shoot. Okay, that's not gonna work. Then now he's getting shot at. Great. Yeah, alright, we're gonna drop that right there. Oh! Alright, now, if we can land one of them...
Rest in peace.
Enemy unit neutralized.
If we can... Okay. So now...
I want all of you returning alive.
If we get a Lancer up here, this would be a lot easier. No, let's put him behind cover. Well, shoot. I probably should have loaded in somebody at this camp down here. In fact, let me do that. Let me call up another Lancer. We might get a B instead of an A grade, but I'd rather do that than lose somebody, get somebody killed. Let's have Alicia run up here with her grenade launcher and see if she can land one right in the middle between these. Well, wait a minute. She might be able to aim just a... Yeah, okay. Right in the middle between these two dudes. See if she can't take both of them out in one go. 2 birds with 1 stone. It's always the best. Might not work. It would be unfortunate if it does not, but well, no, we don't want to hit the flagpole. We'll definitely take out... Hey, we got them both!
Good.
That makes my jet. Yeah. Okay. How weird. Yeah. That definitely makes things easier. Okay.
Stay calm and get it done.
I don't want to move anybody in range of that tank. Alicia, see, I was moving her up to take out this shock trooper. Let's see if she can do that. See, this is where the range on the Galleon A20 comes in. 7 shots. Let's do this thing. Hey, center mass, it worked. What do you know? Those headshots are harder to pull off, man. I'm so glad she didn't have to pull off one of those. Okay. Let's crouch her here. Alright. That leaves 2 enemy shock troopers and that giant tank between us and the base. You know what? It might just be best to call up a shock troop. Oh, the squad roster is full. Well, if I retreat Largo, that's... I shouldn't have loaded a scout in on that side. Okay, alright, if I retreat Largo, that takes an action. And then if I load somebody else, that takes another action. So... and I don't feel good leaving Rosie right where she is. That's probably not a good idea. Let's pull her back behind that fence. First we'll... Okay.
Just watch this.
Let's give this a shot. This should work. We will have Largo retreat. No. We can't do that. Oh. No. We will not have Largo retreat because he provides that extra command point, that extra action point. So, let's see if we can run him. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work either. Well, I've screwed it up again, guys. I apologize. Okay. Trying to run him up there is not going to work. Is there anyone we can retreat? No. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Okay. Here's what I should have done. Hey, Motley. You're off to the rear, my friend. And in your place, we are going to deploy a shock trooper over here at this base camp. Who has the higher... Yeah, let's go with Vice. He has the highest health. And, I don't want to waste movement. I'd like to save that CP, but...
Let's do this thing.
I do not like the idea of leaving Rosie right there because of that tank. Get her out of the line of sight. Because if that tank rolls forward and starts lobbing anti-personnel shells at people, that's not going to be good. So, all we have to do now...
Keep moving around. Don't give them a steady target.
Great. He's increased their evasion boost. Wonderful. That's just marvelous. I swear. This level. I can't believe I've screwed it up so many times. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so he's not shooting at them? That's unexpected. Great reinforcements. Okay. You know, okay. It's turn 4. Let's see. Objectives? Hey, we'll still get an A rank if we beat it on this turn. Well, we better give it a shot, hadn't we then?
I'll take care
Alright, so first we'll run Vice forward. Ah! Get him under cover. Center mass, make sure we don't miss anything. Fire. Yeah, picking Vice was a good idea too, because he's got that the Mags M30R. That's like the second best shock trooper gun in the game.
Please keep the enemy's position in mind.
Mags M30. M30R, excuse me. The M30 Royal, instead of just the base model M30.
Roger that.
Second best after that, the Room, the one, or Rum, or however you pronounce it, the one Rosie's carrying. That's a good gun. Yeah, that Vice's gun. I think it has more ammo. No, it doesn't. None of them had more ammo, but it's got higher damage, longer range. Whoa, what happened there? Sorry about the stuttering, folks. That's
This one's got everything I've
not
got.
helpful. Super anti-armor. Wait a minute. Whoa. That was the wrong button. That's the button. No. Yes. Okay. Super anti-armor. Attack power against tanks greatly boosted. Tank destroyer. Tank killer. Yeah, see, I told you there was a reason I picked Hector Calvi. Trying to assemble the perfect squad. And it worked. Ooh, that's a long shot. Can he make it? Probably not. Oh, that's a shame.
You're going down.
Oh my gosh!
Not bad, not bad. Looks like Gallia's got some competent tank men.
General Yeager, the base patrol has finished evacuating along with the supplies.
All right. That means this base is just another patch of woods now. We'll thank the Gallians for this another day. Get the last of your men out.
What? No! We're not gonna... Oh!
Welks, the enemy is abandoning the base.
He was at half health!
One step ahead. You timed that perfectly. I'm just glad that backup unit arrived late.
Well, nuts. We were gonna take out that tank. But, on the upside, that's one of the best tanks in the game, and he just did it half damage thanks to his bonuses. So, glad I've got him on my team. I don't think he was an option the first playthrough, and I'm glad I picked him this time.
Everyone get ready.
I don't know why... Oh, come on. Seriously, you're right there. I do not know why some characters are only unlockable now. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Are they unlockable as replacements for people that died in my first playthrough? Because I did lose a couple people in my first playthrough. Oh, and you talk about being mad. Oh, man. And it was this level. It was this level. I lost one of my scouts, and it was this level. Oh, my gosh. I'm getting flashbacks. And the poor guy like had a wife and kids. He was like the one guy in the squad with a family. Oh, I've never been so mad at a video game. But see, that's the thing. Like this game does resonate.
Well done, soldiers. The operation was a success.
It resonates because it's it's World War II. The subject matter resonates, fictionalized or not. It's
Another victory for Welkin Gunther.
The themes are all there.
Nope, not this time. All the glory goes to this little guy.
Way to go, Hans. First day on the job and you're already a hero.
Why?
Our success today was thanks to the animals living in these woods.
Yeah, but not specifically to the flying pig. Are you going to mention the goat that you found the trail up to the north of the base camp? Like, The pig had nothing to do with it. It was the goat.
So, who named the bacon Hans?
Captain Virat, I'd like to introduce Squad 7's newest addition, Hans.
Hans, I hear you performed admirably today. I expect great things from you. Dismissed.
She's like the chillest superior officer ever. It's great. And probably another anime trope.